Winds in the east, mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin.
Fans have been waiting a long time for this follow-up. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 things we want to see in Mary Poppins Returns.
Cheeky.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the elements of this much-anticipated sequel that we're most looking forward to.
You know, it's like the next adventure, it's the next installment, and there were 7 books written, so it's cool to explore some of that.
Number 5. The interaction between live action and animation. The original Mary Poppins wasn't the first film to combine live-action content with animated elements, but it's surely one of the most memorable. The author famously hated the animation sequence in the film, and though she objected to its inclusion, she was overruled by Disney, and we have to say we're glad they insisted.
Now you have seduced me with the music, Mr. Disney. Yes, you have. Those Sherman boys have quite turned my head. But I shall not be moved upon the matter of cartoons, sir. Not 1 inch.
Reports have already said that Mary Poppins Returns will also include at least some animated scenes, and true fans were thrilled by the news, especially because it would have been so easy for the producers to deem the technique too dated to include.
It's a jolly holiday with Mary. No wonder that it's Mary that we love.
Number 4. Exploring 1930s London and the time that's passed.
We're clearly soldiers in petticoats and dauntless crusaders for women's votes.
When this product was first announced, there was much speculation as to whether the new film would be a reboot, a retelling, a modernization, or a sequel. Many were surprised by the news that Mary Poppins Returns would be a direct sequel, set approximately 20 years after the events of the first film. Times have changed, because the original took place in 1910, but the new film will be set during the Depression era. We're excited to see how the political climate plays into the story, if at all, and of course are looking forward to seeing how the characters have changed over the years.
Sincerely, Jane and Michael. Thanks.
Number 3. A fresh take on beloved characters. Of course, Mary Poppins doesn't age. Her special brand of magic surely would have prevented something so ordinary.
Never judge things by their appearance. Even carpet bags. I'm sure I never do.
That means that we're getting an all-new actress to play the titular character, with the ever-charming Emily Blunt. It's going to be hard for Blunt to take up the mantle of Julie Andrews' much-loved character, and we can only hope that the end result is something that feels new and yet still harkens back to the original. As far as seeing the Banks children all grown up, we're hoping that they stay true to the distinctive personalities that they displayed in the original film.
Mary Poppins, it is wonderful to see you.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
Number 2. Cameos from the original cast. In super unfortunate news, Julie Andrews has confirmed that she will not be appearing in any way in the upcoming sequel, despite how much the fans might want it. Her reasoning is sound though. She says she doesn't want to take away from Emily Blunt's role as the new Mary Poppins.
I think she's terrific and a perfect pick.
Despite that, we're keeping our fingers crossed that some other members of the original cast will make at least cameo appearances. Thankfully, we already know that Dick Van Dyke will be reprising one of his roles in the movie, but it's not the one you think, or in the way you think.
I went to London and I did a song and dance number not as Pert, as the old banker.
Okay.
I play his son.
Number 1. Incredible songs and choreography.
Oh, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious.
When you look at the track listing for the soundtrack of the original Mary Poppins, you realize that not only did it have iconic and memorable songs like Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and A Spoonful of Sugar, but that almost every song on there is one that brings back fond childhood memories.
For a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, the medicine go down, medicine go down.
Luckily, the sequel will also be a musical, and with Lin-Manuel Miranda of Hamilton fame in a starring role, we can only imagine that we'll get reprisals of old classics, as well as new songs to rival them.
Listen, listen, she's calling to you.
In the original, dance was almost as important as the songs themselves, so we're really hoping that the new film features musical sequences that are just as impressive.
Round the chimney! Round the chimney, step and climb. Round the chimney, step and climb. Never need a reason, never need a rhyme. Round the chimney, step and climb.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.